Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. Good afternoon. My name is Nurul Fidya Harya Fitri and I'm from class B of academic presentation. So this day I will explain to you a presentation. And the presentation is about child and adolescent mental health. The aim of the presentation is to get the information an issue of child and adolescent mental health. I divided the presentation into three sections. First, I will give you a background about child and adolescent mental health. Then, I will tell you about the definition, example, and causes about the issue. Then, I will give you some solutions and tips about child and adolescent mental health. I will explain this material about 10 minutes, so please hold your questions and I will answer your question after the presentation ends. So, let's start with the first point. And the first point is about background. In social media like Twitter and Instagram, mental health is the most popular topic to discuss. It is very important for a child and teenager because it is influenced through their life, such as in physics and social. But many people are misunderstood about mental health. Many people think that mental health is the same as a psychopathic. So, what is the definition of mental health? According to World Health Organization or WHO, mental health is a state of well-being in which people or individual are realized about her or his abilities, can cope with the normal stresses of life, can work productively and fruitfully, and is able to make a contribution to her or his community. So, in the next slide is about mental health in child and adolescent. Childhood and adolescence are critical stages of life for mental health and well-being. This is when young people develop skills in self-control, social interaction, and learning. But when they have negative experiences, such as family conflict and school bullying, it can distract on the development of cognitive and emotion skills. So in this slide, we will discuss about the causes of mental disorders for child and adolescents. Children and adolescents are not aware about their mental health right now. When they are not aware about the mental health, they can be infected by mental disorders. Mental disorders are conditions that affects on person's thinking, feeling, mood, and behavior. There are two factors that causes on mental disorders. First is biological factors, and the second one is environmental factors. So, in biological factors refer to anything that physical can cause an adverse effects on the person's mental health. And the factors number 2 is environmental factors. Environmental causes tend to be difficult that they can deal with daily basis. Environmental causes are results of a stress, and the common stress are sourced by social stress and isolation. So, in the next slide is about what kind of mental disorders for child and adolescents. There are three of the most common mental disorders for child and adolescents. First is anxiety disorders. Anxiety disorders are characterized by fear, worry, or dread that greatly impairs on the ability of functions normally. The treatment is with drugs. Then, number two is stress disorders. Stress disorders are reactions on the traumatic events. The last is depressive disorders. Depressive disorders are characterized by sadness that cause in considerable distress. The treatment is with supportive and cognitive behavioral treatment. So, this is the last slide of the presentation. This slide is about how to keep your mental health. There are 3 solutions or tips to keep your mental health. First is talk about your feelings. Talking about your feelings can help you have a good mental health and deal with times when you feel troubled. Just being listens to yourself, and it can be you have a good feeling. Number 2 is keep active. Exercise can make you have a better feeling. Regular exercise can help you to sleep and feel better. Exercise can also make your brain and your vital organ healthy. So try to make an exercise every day to make a have good mental health. And the last tips is eat well. Food can also have a long-lasting effects on the mental health. Your brain needs nutrients to stay healthy and functions well. And please avoid too much alcohol. So when you can follow the tips, you can have a good mental health. So this is my end of the presentation. In conclusion is, please keep your mental health to avoid the mental disorders. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.